Whaatwaa family, welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, Mr. Whaatwaa, and today, hey yo, skirt, man, check this out. Man, guys, I just got finished watching the new Surviving R. Kelly. I don't know if you want to call it a movie or like some kind of like mini kind of documentary a little bit, but I just got finished watching the Surviving R. Kelly. Before we get started, I'm just going straight off the movie. I'm not going off of, R. Kelly as a musician or as an artist. Him as an artist is a whole different type of person. R. Kelly music will forever be part of history. No matter how you feel about it, his music will forever be a part of history. All of his music will always be classic. Now, let's go into the actual movie, I guess, if you want to call it a movie. The movie starts off talking about R. Kelly. Well, not R. Kelly, talking about Robert. It was talking about Robert from when he was young. So at the beginning it was talking about how he was molested as a child. Him and his brother were molested as a child. Now they were talking about how he was very timid, he was very shy, he wasn't really the one to come out like that. He just stayed in his room and just played with his instruments. So it took his family and everybody to push him out to like, yo, you need to do this for real and sing and stuff like that. So that's like the beginning part. Fine, fine and dandy. Now it starts to get into some parts of the movie where the people. Now see, this is the thing about it. If it would have been like, how can I say this? Like if it would have been people that were friends or even business associates that were saying these stuff, then I would be like, all right, well, it's not really going to be, it's not really too much. It's not going to hit home. But once they got like his brothers, his other family members to speak, that to me is, to be honest with y'all, that's to me what got me, because I was like, oh, this real. Like, this is real. And then the victims came out, and it was, you see how I put victims, like the S at the end, victims. Like, it was a lot of women that came forward to, tell their story. And, listening to each story, brought tears, and it brought heartache to me, because once you're listening to their testimonies and you're listening to them speak about it, you can hear in their voice that no matter how much they repeat their stories over and over and over, that nothing will be done. Nothing will be done. And to me, I just sat there and I was like, but why is that though? Because there was a part of the movie where they was like, R. Kelly, Robert was still dropping music even during his trial. He was still dropping music, and the music he was dropping was to the point where it just overshadowed the trial. Like, it made it seem like it kind of pushed it to the side, to where nobody was even worrying about the trial no more. Some people even forgot he was on trial. He was still selling out shows, still going #1. It almost like it boosted, his popularity at that time, So the more I looked at the movie and stuff like that, the more that it started to get real twisted and sickening, because they were using not clips, but they were using a clip from the actual tape. And when that tape came out, I think they said it came out in early 2000s. I was in middle school. So when that tape came out, it was like it was disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was filthy and it was disgusting. And for them to use those, like, I don't even know how they got that even in the movie, but for them to use certain clips from it, it's like that part was what hit me again. It was like, ooh, it's like, did they have to put that in the movie? You know what I'm saying? Like, did they have to put that in the movie? But I guess for it to like hit people, for people to really fully understand everything, they had to put that in there. And to me, I was like, man, I wish I wish they didn't put that in there. But that's just what they put in. The story towards the end, when the girl, the girl that was dressed up like they made her dress like a boy, kind of, when she escaped, to me, I felt like I wish that the other mother was there as well, because maybe she could have got her daughter. The girl Savage, maybe she could have got her daughter, because the girl said, because when they came to when they came to the hotel, she was like, there's someone in here. And then the mother was like, who else is in here? And she was like, Savage. See what I'm saying? So if the other mother, if the other mother would have been there, I know the mother would have bust down that door and ran in there, because she's been looking for her daughter for about 3 years, So, but then again, it's like, I don't know. It's like when a woman or a man gets to an adult age, it's like if they make that decision, then it's like there's nothing really you can do. Like if the person makes a decision to go somewhere and be there, then it's nothing you can do. No matter, man. It's like just thinking like, it's thinking like right now, like, it's like, Mr. Whaatwaa, what about, when you have kids and, you have a daughter, and then, some man come and, takes your daughter, and you haven't seen her in years, it's almost like she's dead, but she's still alive. It's, I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible. Like I said, I watched the whole movie, and it put a real bad, like it put a real bad stain on my on my heart, because it's like no matter how much I try to fight it, I cannot listen to the music the same anymore, because I'm listening to it as if he's confessing things now. Like every song I listen to now, it's like I'm listening to hear if he's like confessing about like whenever he made that song, like was it something that was going on that he was confessing through his lyrics. And it's crazy because they posted that picture of Aaliyah, and it was like age ain't nothing but a number, and then you see, you see Robert in the background. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? It's like those. It's like certain things that you used to, that you would look at and not even think about. You just think it's like, oh, okay. You just think he's working with her, And then even that, like when he married Aaliyah, it wasn't like a big uproar about it. But I think the reason why is because she was so, she was already like a celebrity at that point. So it wasn't like, she was a celebrity at that point, and they felt like she was already grown at that point, even though she was young. She was her age was young. They felt like since she's in the industry, she's already working. She's she's already making music like that, so they felt like she was, that it wasn't bad, I mean, in a sense. It was like every girl had somewhat a similar story about how it started, with the controlling thing, like calling me, like the thing calling me daddy. Then it went to, you have to tell me what you're doing, like where you're going, what you're doing. You have to ask permission. Like this chick was like, yo, she was like, she had to literally stomp on the ground, like boom, 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 and had to wait until Robert was like, I give you permission to go ahead and come downstairs, or I give you permission to go eat, or you can go use the bathroom. And she had to wait until he gave her permission. I just sat there like, what? Like, what kind of grown ass woman gonna need permission from someone to go use the bathroom? It was just like, I don't know. It was just like, I was just like, what? Just to go use the bathroom? That's wild, bro. I do want to hear, because there's always sides. I do want to hear from R. Kelly's side, hear what he has to say. I've been searching on his social media. He hasn't really posted too much about it. So hopefully by the time this video releases that he posts something about it, so I can, just hear from his side about all of these allegations, because this movie that came out, is enough to spark an investigation. Like, because they already had one before, but it looks like this might be enough to actually re-spark another investigation. And just like they said in the movie, anything that you've done in the dark will come to light. It will definitely come to light. So my message to any boy or girl is that if you're being abused, you need to leave. You need to leave. Someone that loves you will not abuse you over and over and over and over and over again. Someone that loves you will not abuse you. So I want you to leave. I want you to leave. Go back home. Go back to your family. You can do better than this. You're beautiful. You're loving. You're smart. You have a lot going on for yourself. So make sure you leave that abusive relationship. And also, what I want to say is that if you haven't watched the movie Surviving R. Kelly, go ahead and watch it. It's very real. It's very real. Like, it's very real. Like, I don't even want to say something like based on a true story, because it's currently happening. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not based on a true story, like it's already done and we're okay, everything's done. Like this, they literally made a movie or a documentary during it. Like, it's still happening. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the weirdest thing. Like, you're watching it and it's still going on. Like, it's still happening. So if you're gonna watch it, be prepared. Be prepared, because it's going to literally change your mind about a lot of things that you accepted when you were younger, or when you heard his music, or when maybe if you met him. It's really going to change your thoughts and your mind about it. To the women that went through that abuse with him, I pray that you are able to move forward, and that you are able to become that strong woman who you are. If you had an ambition to be a singer or a dancer, you can still do it, and I hope that you still are pursuing that. Don't stop. Keep pursuing it. Keep pursuing it, because you are talented, you are beautiful, you are smart. Keep going. Keep going. Other than that, that's just my my opinion and basically reaction to the video. I literally just finished watching it, came down here, sat down, turned the camera on, and was like, that's why right now my mind is a little bit, I might seem like I'm out of it. It's only because I literally just finished watching it, and I couldn't do a reaction to it because it's a movie. But I mean, I couldn't watch the video with you guys because it's a movie. But what I'm saying is, if you have a chance, go ahead and watch it. It's called Surviving R. Kelly. And yeah, it would definitely have you thinking. It'll definitely have you thinking. Like those things he did to those women. Bro, you're disgusting. You're disgusting.